It's not cool.
This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains.
This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So, Eric, did we miss our flight this weekend?
No.
No. Despite you wanting to be there 3 hours
I'm still
early?
trying to get over the fact that you just called me Sloth from the Goonies.
Why are you bringing that up?
Right before we go on the air, she's like, I can't look at you. You look like Sloth from the Goonies. I said, can you not look at me because I have no shirt on?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Which I'm not sure why you don't have a shirt on, but that's a whole other
I get
thing.
hyped up before the show, so I start doing weird stuff with my hands and stuff.
And you looked like Sloth from the Goonies.
That's the weirdest one. Would my face look like him too?
Yes.
I was making that weird face?
Yes. It was not attractive.
I was going,
Yeah, it's not good. It's
something
not
like
good.
that.
It's not good.
All right,
Yep.
all right. You married Sloth.
Oh, God.
So attractive.
I thought I was upgrading with you. Apparently not.
Apparently not. But I have great breath. Sloth
is
probably
good.
has nasty breath.
I'm going to go with yes, because Sloth doesn't have a toothbrush.
Right.
Right.
Let's go back to your point.
Right.
No, we didn't
Let's
miss our
go
plane.
back to my point.
But we should have. We went out of town, so we went down to Newport, Costa Mesa, and saw Skylar, and
We shouldn't
our
have missed our
spots.
flight.
no, I like
No.
going like 2 hours early to the airport.
Why?
Because I guess that's my anxiety. I get nervous. I like to be early. I'd rather sit around and have a drink for an hour and be early.
See,
It makes sense. We got there early, but we only had a drink for 5 minutes.
usually need that hour, though, to pack.
I know. You just got to start a little earlier. I sit in the car for I usually say, okay, Kylie, I'll be in the car. And it's like 45 minutes before she walks out to the car.
It was like that on Friday.
Yeah.
Although,
I
I
just
think
don't
I
know.
felt a little more comfortable since I got my TSA pre-check approval.
I know. You acted like we didn't have to wait in line at all. I was like,
We
TSA.
actually didn't,
know.
except
There wasn't one
there
person.
was a problem because
What?
my ID didn't work. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
oh, shit, he's going to kill me because my ID is not working.
I know. Tell people why. You got a brand
I've
new
got
ID.
a brand new ID, and apparently it's not in any of the airport systems.
I know, we had your old one. It worked
Thank
fine.
God.
I know.
But other than me getting stopped for my ID, whose bag got checked?
Mine. I either get searched or checked. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. I had 3 little bottles of Bailey. I bring like on Sunday mornings or any
Bailey's
mornings.
Day. No, it's
when-
Sunday
when-
morning.
I know, but when we're on vacation. It could be any morning. So I brought 3 little bottles of Bailey's for the hotel room and the coffee machine because we like to make coffee.
I like to drink a lot
I knew
of
they stopped my
coffee.
bag because of the Bailey's, as I kind of buried it down in there.
Oh, like it looked like you maybe were trying to hide it.
Looked like it was a little bomb.
I didn't know if it
bringing
was
a
going to be the
bomb.
Bailey's or because they gave you the snack. Sometimes they don't like the food in the bags.
Yeah, I carry all the snacks and I carry all the booze.
You
I
did
usually
this
carry
trip.
little bottles of Captain Morgan in there too. They never stop me.
I must have been, I don't know, they must have just looked weird.
The one time was kind of funny though. I had a fork for some
You
reason.
had a fork?
He had a fork in my backpack. I don't know why. I can't
Like
really
a
remember.
metal fork?
Yeah, it went through every time.
Huh.
A metal fork.
I mean, that could be a legit
you could literally
weapon.
stick somebody in the neck with that thing.
Right. You could cause damage with a fork.
I know. They never took it away.
Huh.
But
Okay.
I don't know. That was, I mean, after 9/11, obviously. But
Interesting.
Yeah.
A fork.
yeah, but they'll stop you for Bailey's now.
But your Baileys. But they let you keep the Baileys,
think it-
though.
Yeah, the guy was. The guy empties my bag. I don't know if anybody ever's been through this, but the
Oh,
guy
I
empties
have.
my bag and he's talking and talking. He's not watching.
He's not
anything.
paying attention to shit.
I have like a trucker hat or foam hat, like
Yeah,
a foam
like a
hat,
foam hat,
that
yeah.
that I place in kind of nicely in my backpack so it doesn't get all crunched. He actually wads it up like a ball of socks and shoves it into my bag.
Thank you for
like,
repacking
yeah.
my bag.
And I'm not going to hassle him because I don't want to be irate guy at the airport that gets taken away because the guy crinkles my hat. I thought it was funny how they warned us about the mask like 10. They're like pretty severely
They're like
warning you about
very,
masks.
yes.
I recommend you don't do this. We don't want to wear them either. You better not
I
wear
think
them.
because they
There's a
get
lot of
so much
threats.
shit from people about it. And they just don't want to deal with, like, please don't, just don't.
I thought it was funny, though. They said, if you sip and you eat, like you take a sip, you got to
You gotta put
your
it
mask
back
up.
on.
You take a bite, you got to
Put it
put it back on to chew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting pretty technical here.
Yes.
Who's watching over this? I doubt they're really watching, but
I think so.
They
I
don't
think
want
if
anybody
you're kind of
hassled.
really bad, they will say things. Well, they gave. I think it was the flight home. They give us like a warning, or is the flight there? I can't remember.
I
now.
don't know. No,
They
yeah,
got a
they did.
warning
We're
on
going
one
to
of
warn
them.
you because someone had it around their
Yeah.
neck or something like
Or
that.
took it completely off to drink or whatever.
Yeah. Making out on the plane. How do you make out on the plane then?
The days of making out on a plane are done.
Did they ever exist?
Right. No, I don't think they did.
In my dreams.
Right.
That's the best flight
Have
ever.
you ever made out on a plane?
Yeah, when I went to Fantasy Island.
Oh, okay.
When I took the flight to Fantasy Island, I was making out the whole way.
All right.
Best flight I ever took.
You got to drink and make out.
Yeah. Bailey's.
Oh.
I'll have a Bailey's and coffee, please.
Remember those days?
And what were those days?
Right, when you could drink on a plane. Now you can't even drink alcohol on a plane.
That's true. I never even thought about that.
They
You
banned
can if
it.
you sip it, but they did warn you if you take a sip out of your flask, we're going to bust you.
No, you cannot drink alcohol on a
you
plane right now.
can.
No, legally you can't.
You're trying to tell me my father doesn't?
Probably
I
not.
guarantee you
Unless
he
he
does.
brings it on.
Yeah, he's put it in a McDonald's cup.
Oh, then that's fine. But I mean, legally, you're not supposed to. Legally, they don't serve it, anything.
That's right. We used to always get a beer on the flight.
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
like a
That's right.
COVID
I
thing.
didn't
I
think
think
about
'cause then
that.
people
We've
get-
flown a lot. I don't think.
I
about
think
that.
because people get drunk and then they get unruly with their masks and shit.
How are
and
we going to
so
make it to Nashville?
We're soberly. We have a
No.
layover, right? We'll just drink.
Thank God it's a
we'll
morning
drink at
flight.
the bar.
Oh yeah, what's what we do?
We'll get a mimosa at the bar.
Doubles.
Yes.
They always do doubles at the airport. Our bill at
Because-
the airport, I got a double Captain Soda Splash, and you got a what'd you get?
Mimosa.
A
No,
mimosa.
I just got champs.
And wasn't the bill like $35 or something?
Something like that. It was like
I was like,
$30. Yeah.
God, that's expensive. That's what happens when
It
you
was.
fly. Well, they give you a double, blah blah blah. And
I didn't get a double shot of champagne.
no, you didn't. That was crazy.
I
But we did have
know.
time to have 10 minutes of a drink in the airport.
We did have time for a cocktail.
That was nice.
It was lovely.
But my number was earlier than Kylie's. I was A.
Oh,
We're
you were like
Southwest, and I was
A.
A50 or something like that, and Kylie was B. So I get on the plane
Yep.
first to save a seat. Unbeknownst to
Right.
me,
Because
the
of
fucking
my name
flight.
change.
Yeah, so
I was way far behind.
yeah, and I get on the plane, and I go, oh my God, there's an early seat, like row 7
Well,
or 8.
and we knew it was going to be you were like A27. You really are high.
Yeah, I was. I
Yeah.
got on early. That's right. So I'm waiting and
Um,
waiting for Kylie. So I get on. I'm
right.
like,
And it's not a full flight. They're saying it's not a full flight. Don't worry
Oh, I
about
didn't hear
it.
that part.
Oh, they were telling
I go,
everybody.
oh, there's a row here. So I sit down in row 7. Right when I sit down, this fucker comes over to me and he says, hey, can I sit there on the window seat? And I go, yeah, I guess so. Then I'm like, it's probably going to be pretty full. Maybe
Not
just the
full-
middle
not a
seats are
full
taken.
flight.
Kylie gets
No,
on.
so I roll
She's the only
in.
one in the middle seats. in the
I'm
whole
only like
flight.
B7 also, so I'm not even rolling in like late. And yeah, and I'm like, so you pick the one row that has like another person in it? And he's like,
Yeah.
well, he just sat down. I'm
Like
like,
the
did you at least say, sure, you can take it, but my wife's coming?
I was giving him the stink eye. He didn't catch the clue.
He probably didn't even look
You
at
know
you.
how you give him a little stink eye? Like, don't
Yeah,
sit with me,
I give
don't
that
sit
all
with
the
me.
time.
Or you
I
ignore
don't
them
think
totally.
I don't think he knew it. That maybe he thought you were.
I don't think I know
hitting
how
on
to.
him.
Yeah.
Either
I was
way.
wondering why he sat on my lap.
Mm.
And then he's like, hey, can I sit here? And I go, well, I'd rather you sit by the window than on my
Oh,
lap.
Yes.
I go, I didn't tell him my wife was coming. Then
Right.
Kylie sees this guy.
I'm
the
like,
one guy.
really? Really?
She texts me from the plane.
I did.
And she's like, did you tell this guy your wife's sitting there? Because there's yeah,
literally,
literally
we're the
18,000
only
rows
row
behind
that
us.
has 3 people in it.
I know.
This guy probably was like, damn it.
I'm like, well, I feel like a real asshole if I get up
Right.
and we move.
And then I go to sit,
the
and
guy
the guy's like
smells.
spread eagle, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm just like keeping my legs in tight during this flight because you're gonna take up your side and mine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know if anybody else can't stand it. I hate when the people go past my freaking hand. You know,
He
what
was
do you
doing
call it? The
that.
handrail?
Armrest.
Armrest. Yeah.
A
I don't know. I hate when people go past my armrest. I don't want anybody's fat bulging through the armrest. I don't want anybody's hairy arm touching me.
Right.
I don't want
a
any gross
knee on
people.
me.
Everybody's gross.
Like head. You ever had somebody fall asleep on you? I actually haven't.
Not really,
but-
no. I had this one guy, though. Okay. I'm going out to my cousin Davey's one time, and I'll keep this short, Keek, because I see you looking at me.
Let's try to make a long
It was
story
the very
short.
first time I flew first class, by the way.
Oh,
I
lovely.
flew all the way to Tampa, and I'm
you-
going by
Your
myself.
story
like
was in a
26
first
years-
class seat?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Did you know what I'm talking about? This guy sits next to me. He is farting the whole time.
Stop it. Are you sure it
It
wasn't
smells
just
like
you?
no. I'm positive it wasn't me. I was like getting so pissed. I was like glaring at the guy. This is like a 5 or 6 hour flight.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's my first experience with first class.
Oh.
Smelling this guy's fart.
Did you?
And I could see him adjust, and I would smell it. Adjust, and I would smell it.
You should ask for a coffee packet.
I need what?
So you could, every time you farted, you could pat it and it'd smell like coffee.
I should ask for a punching glove to punch him in the face every time he farted. I should have took a plastic bag and put it over his head and suffocate the bastard.
Yeah. You'd stop farting, I guess.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Or suffocate myself and kill myself.
Or that, then you wouldn't have to smell it. Yeah. I'll just breathe into a bag for a while, thanks.
I know, but I failed getting on the plane. I usually do pretty good, but this
you
guy, I didn't know what to
normally
say
do
to this
great.
guy.
I just should have said, yes, you can, but my wife is also coming behind me.
I mean, he might not want to sat there either.
He probably didn't after I sat down. He probably was like,
After you
God damn it.
farted?
What are I didn't actually.
Okay. Oh, okay.
He probably was like, I can't get up now though because I'm too deep.
What does that mean, dude?
Like
Gross.
he's gonna we both have to get up, but he's gonna get stuck at the back of the plane.
Yeah, I know. Your bag and his bag's already up there and
right.
shit.
So he's like, I just gotta take it. He ended up curling into the window and taking a nap.
Yeah, at least it was a straight flight. We didn't have to stop
Right.
or anything like that. So
Next time, what are you gonna do, honey?
I'm gonna give him the evil eye. You know what? I attract people on planes.
Because you're nice looking. Because you look at them.
Thank
Also,
you.
stop looking at them.
I have a great smile. Oh, I have a mask on.
You have
though.
a mask on, so don't see
It must
your
have been my
smile.
eyes. My little slits were open.
Yeah, maybe. But you look at people, and so you like invite them in.
You know, certain people, like I would be like, when I used to fly by myself, I'm like, you know what? I never said him. I want her to sit by me.
I'm sure you never said him.
And I'd be wheel her to my seat. And she goes,
'Cause you'd
oh,
stare
anybody
at her,
sitting
yeah.
there? Yeah. I go, oh, no, come on in.
Bat your eyes.
Yeah. Bat my eyes, do what I got
Do
to
you
do.
want to know what I do? I can't do it
You know
anymore.
what, though? It would always backfire, though, and be the person behind him, this big fat person behind him. I'm like, God damn it. I was looking at you, not that guy.
He was feeling the vibes.
Yeah, it was squishing through my armrest.
Normally, historically, when we didn't have to wear masks, would fake cough a lot.
That's a good one.
Right. Now I can't. But
Yeah,
I would,
now you get
I get kicked off the flight. Yeah, so I used to fake cough.
Remember we said let's stare at each other and be mad at each
Oh
other.
yeah, or
I don't
we'd
have
fake
the willpower to do
I
that.
do it though. Or I'll
You're good
fake
at
be
it.
mad at you.
Right.
And people don't want to sit next to us.
They're fighting.
And then I'll also lately with this mask, I will like stare creepily off into the distance and look like a dead creepy child,
Oh,
and nobody wants to sit next to you.
right.
So
I always look down at my phone and then they go, oh, someone's sitting here. I'm like, God damn it, motherfucker.
yeah,
And
I
look
just
up.
look like a creep. That's my.
Everybody
method.
has their own little thing, but I will people to my seat.
I will.
I've
try
seen
to will
people
them
in the
not to my
gate.
seat.
I've seen people in the gate, and I said, I want to sit next to that person.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
creepy.
I have, and I'm like, let's see what happens.
Okay.
9 times out of 10, it's weird. You can will people. You can also will people. It's the other way. I don't want to sit next to that person, that big, smelly, gross
and then
person.
They sit next to you.
I don't want to sit next to him. I don't want to sit next to him. And sure enough,
That's who you're sitting next to.
half a freaking quarter pounder coming out of their mouth. And,
Ew.
the
mind
when
is a
people-
powerful thing.
I hate when people, and
Eat
any
on
of
a
our
plane?
listeners do this, never do this again.
Bring their food on a plane.
Don't bring your stinky McDonald's on the plane. I would wolf it down first.
I have had
don't
to finish.
ever do that.
I have had to finish on a plane once.
I would throw it away.
Or twice, once or twice.
I would throw it away. If it's fine if it's candy or pastries or
No,
donut
I
or
mean,
something.
I'm trying to think what it was.
But if it's a stinky egg sandwich,
it might have been like a Chipotle burrito or something.
right. So many people do that. No, don't ever do that.
I have had to.
I hate when people bring their McDonald's. I gag. I want to throw
McDonald's does not smell good on
Ooh.
a plane.
up.
You're right. It has like a gross like. I
Bag.
think it's because it like lingers the whole flight.
It's like old meat sitting in a bag.
Yeah.
And
It like
then when
doesn't
they're done
go
with
away.
it, it's not like they eat every morsel of it. They
So then
wad
the
it up
smell
and it
just sits
fucking
there.
still stinks in the
Yeah.
bag.
It's not good.
No, I hate when that happens.
I agree. Or eggs, like egg sandwich
No,
things.
no,
in the
no.
eggs are also real
Eggs
bad.
is the worst. I would
Eggs
make
are the worst.
my kids would always get the egg sandwich, ham and cheese
Oh
and egg
yeah,
at the Brie.
yeah.
La Brea, La Brea Deli, and they are very good. I agree, but I say no, kids, eat them before we get on the plane. I can't smell this.
No, the eggs are bad.
Right,
Eggs, even like not on a plane, eggs are bad.
egg farts.
They smell like egg fart.
I know. Oh, they open the bag,
Yes.
they open the egg McMuffin on the plane.
Ugh.
You're like, oh.
Are we like giving ourselves karma for our next flight that we're gonna have like a
Oh, it's
flight
gonna
of food?
happen for sure. All the way to that's a long flight to
We're gonna have
Nashville
lots
too.
of sandwiches and eggs and burgers and things.
You bring something sweet or something that smells good on the plane. I don't know what it would
What
be.
do you bring that smells good on a plane?
Like pancakes or something? I don't know what you. I don't know what
I
you
did
make.
eat French toast sticks on a plane
Okay,
once when I was a
that-
child.
That sounds sweet and good. French
It
toast
was.
sticks. You know, a candy bar, a granola bar, maybe.
Those don't smell.
I know.
That,
I can't think of something that smells.
So basically, don't bring food that smells.
Right, don't be hot, like sweaty food in a bag.
Right. It's not going to taste good either because it's you obviously waited like 20 minutes to eat it.
Yeah, everybody's all grossed
Because
out
it took
around
you 20 minutes to
Jesus
get on
Christ.
the plane.
Especially on a long flight. Oh,
Right.
Short flight's bad enough.
Right.
Do they have coffee on Southwest now?
They do.
Because they got rid of coffee for a
No,
while.
they have coffee now. It's
Yeah.
number 5 on the menu.
Oh, yeah, that's so stupid. The lady's like, I can't hear you. We can hear her, she can hear us, and she's making us give us a number. I
That's
get
fine.
it. But she's like, give me a 9, I can't hear you, but she can hear you.
It's confirmed, I guess. Maybe
It's
she can't.
confirmed.
I have a hard
1
time
for a
sometimes.
Coke, 2 for a Diet Coke, 3 for a Sprite.
4 for a water, and 5 for a coffee.
Yeah, and 1 for fuck off. I don't want
No.
nothing because I can't understand you, lady.
She has a little sign.
What?
She has a sign that
No.
has, yes, she does.
That says
She has
Coke?
a sign that has the cans or a cup of coffee and what number they are.
Oh, I almost looked like really pretty stupid when I couldn't figure out what number was what.
Stop it. You did that because she had a sign.
I just did. I got a Coke. 1 for a Coke. I don't really have a Coke. Then I went down to my backpack and I got my little bottle of Captain and I put
You
it in
did
there.
not.
And they did not kick me off the flight. I was
Well.
still on the flight.
You didn't do it this trip, so.
I know.
Because you don't have any mini bottles of Captain.
I know. I had them in my backpack forever. Those mini bottles.
I know. I don't know if we have any left. We might. I don't know.
But we had a great flight.
We
to
did.
Newport Beach.
We got out of
our-
the smoke, got
Yep.
some blue skies,
And then
actually
our-
saw the sun.
I know. God, got out there, saw some blue skies. Again, folks, Reno Tahoe area, we're covered in smoke here. We got the hugest,
Hugest
Two hu-
fire.
two
yeah.
hugest
One north of
fires.
us and one south of us.
both California size, but coming into Nevada. South Lake Tahoe is being
Yes.
evacuated.
Ugh.
Warning, warning, evacuation.
Yes.
I'm doing a
not
job on
good.
the other side of the lake in Tahoma. That place is being evacuated.
I bet they are.
I hope that guy better pay his friggin' bill.
Well, he might.
Send him a bill today. We're calling him. He's not
Oh,
answering
no.
though. Gotta
'Cause
pay your bill. I need my money.
I'm gonna need you to pay either way.
Like whether you evacuate.
Maybe
or not,
he's
pay
like,
your
if
bill.
the house
I
burns
hope
down,
he
the
didn't-
insurance
yeah.
will pay you,
Don't leave
and
your
I
checkbook
won't
behind, buddy.
need to pay you.
Yeah. Oh, I said, don't forget
If it
your
burns,
checkbook.
do I have to pay you? Well, I mean, rock survives fire. It should be fine, right? Just joking.
The driveway will be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. It just now that we mentioned this house, they sold it for. The guy's bragging me. Yeah, we only got $4 million into this. Sold it for $8 million. And then he's bitching about me for $14,000 change order.
Okie doke.
But anyway, I said,
Anywho.
didn't you just say you sold this for $8 million and you only put
You
$4
just
into
made-
it? Yeah,
yeah.
you just made like $4 million on this thing. And anyway, they were supposed to. The big thing was I put the driveway, and they're supposed to close escrow the 1st, which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, they're not closing.
There's no way they're going to
There's
close.
no way they're going to close.
I know. I'm like, oh my god.
Why would you? I wouldn't sign papers
So
on a house
now-
that's under evacuation.
I really got to call them. Pay your freaking bill
Right.
on my check.
I get it that you're not
Don't tell me
getting
your
paid, but
checkbook's
it's
in
not
the
my
fire.
problem.
Yeah, my checkbook's in the fire.
No, it's not.
I'm like, go in and get it.
His checkbook's not in the fire.
No, I'm sure. I don't know. He's a little flaky, maybe.
Oh. I mean, I probably would leave mine, but I don't really use it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. People are evacuating. Schools are shut down.
I know.
So we won't get into it, but the fire crews are doing good. I mean, there's 5,000 of them. 5,000 on the one where there was 3,500. Now they're bringing another 1,500 in
'Cause
for
it's
that.
NAR.
They're coming in from Southern California. They're coming in from Montana,
Vegas, Utah. They pulled like all Nevada out.
Yeah, everywhere. It's
Onto
pretty
it.
scary. Everybody's like, when you live in Tahoe, you always kind of think about this happening, and it's freaking happening.
I know.
When they say to go, you gotta go. You don't
Well,
just bullshit.
it's a wooded area and there's only like one way out.
A friend of mine told me, he says, if you got to evacuate kind of quick, it's better off to stay in your house.
Really?
Yeah, because he says you don't want to be caught on the road and the fire comes through and you burn in your car.
I mean, I
There's
guess
nowhere to go.
that's
He's just,
true.
at least your house, the outside of the house will burn. You have actually half a chance. And a lot of times fire will skip a house.
That's true. And the California houses all have sprinkler systems
So,
in them.
yeah, so he says better to stay
I don't
in
know
your
when,
house
which they do when
and-
they start melting, but it's fine.
And get the hoses all around your house and get your
Yeah,
get
that's what I
all the
would
water
do.
going. And he goes, it's actually better to stay.
Well, they're now doing they're evacuating very early, so
Yeah,
they
the
don't
earlier,
have to do
earlier
that.
the better. You
Yeah.
know? I like, yeah. I hopefully, heaven forbid, we got to get evacuated or anything, but
one day.
Smoke is thick.
Oh, I know.
Crazy. But anyway, we
Anywho, we got away from the fire.
Yeah, we had our
smoke.
Uber driver pick us up in Newport Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Which is Skylar. I'm 5 minutes away, so we waited there half an hour.
Oh my God, right. Oh no, she was that time
she was
wasn't too
fast.
bad. That was like a 10-minute wait. That wasn't bad.
She brought her friend with her.
Yes.
Because there's so much room in her Mini Coupe. It's like, I got a friend with me. There's a surfboard on top. The back
There's some
is
firewood
full.
in the back.
Yeah, some lighter fluid. Throw your suitcase on the lighter fluid and watch it explode in the back of my
Right.
car. I called her today. I get rid of that.
Did she get it
lighter-
out? She probably
No,
did it.
She
huh?
did not. I said, get rid of that lighter fluid. Then she's like, well, I'm afraid to put it out somewhere because it's going to overheat and catch on fire.
Well,
I said,
it's gonna do it
I'm
in your
afraid.
car.
I said, well, I don't want to do it in your car, so find some way
Right.
to
And you have a
dispose
bundle of wood.
this.
It's just gonna catch on fire.
I know. I'm going to call her again about that.
Put it by the barbecues.
Yeah.
They probably don't use lighter fuel.
And then I said, hey, Sky, let's go by your work. She's a personal trainer at this gym. What's it gym called? Gravity.
Yeah.
Gravity Fitness. So we go there, and it's in a very affluent neighborhood.
Of Costa Mesa?
Corona
Del Mar?
Corona Del Mar.
Yes.
There's actually a bunch of high-end real estate
There
places.
is.
You saw the TV show.
Yes,
that
the
we saw.
Selling Sunset
Yeah.
group.
Right. So I go in there, and she's showing us all her stuff in there. I said, hey, man, I bet you some famous work out in here.
You would think.
I'm like, yeah, you get any celebs in here? And she's like, oh, yeah, actually, we do have one. And I go, oh, who is it? She's like, yeah, the CEO of Taco Bell.
I mean,
If you know who the CEO of
right,
Taco Bell is.
which I do not. But
in my book, that's a pretty big celeb. I love
right.
Taco Bell. But I'm sure the guy's really rich or whatever, but he works out there.
I would assume yes.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. I was waiting to say,
Yeah,
a Richard Gere or somebody.
Richard-
Yeah,
Does
Richard
anyone
Gere
live
works
in
out here.
in Orange County though? I feel like they all live in LA.
I mean, Kobe Bryant lived
Right.
right up the street,
I mean,
basically.
he maybe would have been a client.
But he's a professional basketball player. He does his own thing.
he has his own trainer.
Maybe his
or
wife
had his
works
own
out
trainer.
there.
Right, maybe.
But I think in Orange County is more celebrity-wise, is more athletes.
Oh yeah, I think
like
you're right.
Athletes and
Real Housewives.
Real Housewives. Some reality show stars.
Right,
Well, yeah,
right.
look at Flip Flop. They're all from OC.
Oh, yes, they are.
Ant.
He was. I think his last name starts with an A also.
Amstead.
Yeah.
Ant Amstead.
Yes,
He's
they
a
were
car
all.
show.
They were all Orange County.
Now he's going out with Renee Zellweger. I doubt
Wonder if
she lives
she's gonna move to Orange County.
I doubt she lives in Orange. I have no idea.
Maybe she'll move.
Maybe she'll go to Gravity Fitness.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
Skylar.
scale trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can train Renee Zellweger. You never know.
You
one
don't.
day she can train Renee Zellweger, and the next day she can train the CEO of Taco Bell.
Right. That'll be great.
Maybe she
Does she get like gift cards to Taco
was gonna
Bell?
say, that would be
does he
pretty
like
good.
bring in like? It's
Yeah.
probably. I mean,
That'd be pretty good. It struck me as funny. I just thought that was really funny. I just remembered that when I was talking about her gym.
right.
But then we continued on to go to my favorite place. They have these all over, but Islands.
Right.
Islands Burgers, is it called? Burgers?
Islands
Islands in
Burgers.
Paradise?
I think it's Islands Burgers. That's.
Or am I thinking of Bachelor in Paradise?
No, you're thinking of that. There's that one. That's Margarita.
There was that one Bachelor in Paradise, that guy that kept chiming in our conversation. It was so weird.
What?
Me,
At Islands. I thought you meant the Bachelor in Paradise. Confused. We were at Islands, and the guy kept chiming in.
No, this guy. I'm
Oh,
telling
yeah.
Skylar. I said,
We
I'm
were-
talking to him. I said, hey, do you know what happened? We got our troops out of
Oh
Afghanistan.
yeah, we were talking about
and-
Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Current events. We're talking about current events
of
with
Afghanistan. And this guy
Afghanistan.
chimes in and goes, "That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying." You know,
Yeah.
saying. So then we get over it. and we talk to him a little bit, and then we start talking about
Just
God,
hanging
Skylar,
out.
those fires.
No,
are getting
he
really
saw
big.
your hat and brought it up.
Oh, because he saw my Tahoe hat.
Yeah, and then he said Tahoe, and then
Yeah.
totally we started having conversation about
Yeah.
the Tahoe and the fires.
Super loud. He's always like his back turned to his wife talking to
He
us.
did, but apparently he
Strange
wanted to chat
fella.
with us.
Yeah, strange.
It
fella.
was like
I
a
track-
realization that he was totally listening on our conversation, and then chimed in.
And then chiming in like in the
But
middle.
I mean,
of it.
like
we're all looking
I
at him like, huh?
also frequently listen to other people's
Yeah,
conversations.
but we whisper to each other. we
But
don't
I
chime in.
usually don't start a conversation with them.
like loud,
right.
like real loud.
So that
like,
was
what the-
interesting.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
It kind of made our night, I guess.
Yeah.
But
We talked about him enough. We're talking about him right now
Right.
on the podcast. We should have gave him a podcast card.
we should have. Which I learned this trip that your new favorite thing is to put a podcast card in our bill after you sign it.
Yeah, I do that a lot for the waiters and stuff.
Right, which I don't like because I just feel like it's, I don't know, it doesn't
Obnoxious?
give it. No, not obnoxious. Like,
well, sometimes I'll tell them about it, but if
right,
they don't.
so
I
I
just leave one for hell.
decided
It's not like I
I'm-
can't leave a 2-cent card.
I know. I'm going to start carrying around a pad of Post-its, and then I'm going to write a little note with the card. Like, thanks for your great service. We have a podcast. Have a listen. Or,
Well, my job will be
loved the burger.
My
listen
job
to
will
our
be
podcast.
Pay the bill, leave
I'll
the
make-
card.
And I'll make
Your
a
job
Post-it.
is to make a Post-it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we should add a Post-it.
Okay. Put a Post-it and a pen in your purse.
I
And
usually
we'll-
always have a pen. I just don't normally.
And if
carry
we don't say
Post-its.
nothing, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Hey, did we give that couple we met down
Yes,
at
we
Blackie's
did.
the card?
Yes, we did.
Matt and Kendra?
Yes. At the
Hey,
end.
Weirdest thing
I
happened.
forgot we had a podcast at the end. And
It's
I'm
funny,
like,
I
oh my
remember
God,
their
we
names.
do have a podcast.
I
You
remember
should
their names,
listen.
but we go down to this bar, and I
down at the beach.
we just happened to randomly sit with this
No,
couple.
we were getting ready to leave. We were going to go meet Skylar, and they were looking for a seat. I'm like, oh, we're leaving. You guys can have our table. Then we didn't leave.
Oh, we ended up having chit-chat and everything.
Because Skylar left, so we didn't leave. And then we just, drink with him all afternoon.
But the funniest thing, I went back in the bar, Blackie's at Newport Beach.
Yes.
Good place. Good place. It's fun.
It is.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
But I went back in, this tank top old MFer who is super loud comes up and he's like, hey, man, come on in here. You can get a drink right here. So I get a drink. And he's like, how you doing? I'm Eric. And I go, hey, I'm Eric.
Was it like a glimpse into your future?
Yeah, maybe. No. I mean, this guy was like, yeah. I can't even describe him, but he was, yeah. But he did have a tank top on. Blonde hair, bright red skin.
Oh, well.
Blonde
are
dirt
you,
/ gray,
are
maybe.
you sure that it wasn't a glimpse into your future?
He was probably like 60 or something like that. But anyway, he says Eric, so I go out with the drinks, and Kylie's sitting down with this couple who we never met their names yet. And I said,
Right.
hey, I just met this guy. He said, my name's Eric. I said, oh, my name's Eric. And then I sat down and I said, oh, my good friend's name's Eric, and his wife is Kendra.
Well, no,
And
I was talking to her, and she's a clinical psychologist.
Oh, and I said, oh, my best friend's wife, Kendra,
Is
a
like,
clinic- and
yeah.
She goes, hey, my name's Kendra.
Yeah, it was
like, what
super
the
weird,
hell's going
and then
on?
it sparked hours of
Yeah.
conversation.
And I go, the other guy, was your name Kylie? And he's like, no, it's Matt.
It would have been funny if his name was Kyle
Oh, that would have been great if it
It
was
would've.
Kyle. Damn it.
or Eric too, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
And I said, my brother's name's Matt. So
Mhm.
we had ties everywhere except for Kylie.
Usually the case.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, we met this couple,
Yes.
party down with just a strange couple. She was a psychiatrist?
Yeah, clinical psychologist.
Definitely the pant wearer in the relationship.
The more dominant
And
one.
this guy was the contractor roofer, so I kind of had a little
the
common with
waterproofer.
him.
He was a waterproofer.
Oh, he was a waterproofer, yeah. So we were talking.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny. We kind of had two different conversations going on.
Yeah, it was fun though.
It was fun. We had
Yeah.
fun. I had too many
We
cocktails.
had too many cocktails, and Kylie burned her brakes on her bike
Oh
on the way
my
back.
God. I kind of thought I was going to die for a second.
She's screaming down the hill. I didn't know what she's
yeah,
doing.
I couldn't brake. It was braking, but not well.
She was braking, but nothing was happening.
And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going
She
to
was
blow
right
through
there.
this intersection, and the light's turning, and I'm going to get hit by a car."
First of all, you did blow through the intersection.
I couldn't help it.
I know.
Trust me, I didn't want to.
And I was kind of buzzed or drunk myself. I just like, hey, what are you doing?
I don't know. No,
why'd
just
you do
let me
that?
blow through.
Like, why'd you do that?
I know. Trust me, I did not want to blow through that intersection.
I got our bikes back. Went back to the we stayed at the Hyatt in Newport Beach, Jamboree, off of Jamboree. We love it there. And so we went out. And we decided to try this new place called Guac Amigos.
Guac Amigos.
It looked kind of cool, kind of a hip
It
place.
did.
And so we made
Yeah.
a reservation for kind of late. We ended up going down there though, and I don't know if we got food. We don't get
I
food
don't
poisoning,
know.
but we
I
both
don't
ended
know.
up
I
kind of
could
getting
go either
sick.
way because I did drink a lot.
I know, but the problem is that we were drinking a lot. And
I
still,
know.
my stomach was aching. I got to go home. And Kylie's like, I don't want to go home. Why
I
are you
did get
going
irritated
home?
with you.
Get
but
irritated
went
with me. I said, I got to
home.
go home. But well, it's my fault too. I don't really tell her that I'm
He
sick to my
did it.
stomach.
He just was like,
I said, I
we
wanna
got-
go home.
yeah, and I was like, we're having fun. We're listening to a band. Why do you want to go home? This creepy bass
Yeah.
player staring at me.
Right.
It's great.
I don't want to go home. I'm about to shit my pants.
You
That's
didn't
what-
tell me
if I
that
didn't
part.
Tell her that, yeah.
I would have said, "Oh, got it. Let's go."
Right. So I just didn't fill her into the next day, so they let her just stay mad at me all night.
Right, and then I woke up and threw up sometimes.
Then she threw it up. Yeah. So I don't know
Yeah.
what is going on, but that was.
Maybe we got roofied.
I doubt it.
Okay.
At that friggin' place,
Maybe Blackie's roofied us.
Shamrocks. Yeah. Or I mean, Guacamigo.
Or Blackie's. Maybe it started at
Oh,
Blackie's.
maybe that couple roofied us.
Right. No, I'm sure they did not roofie
They were
us.
talking about finding.
Maybe Eric
you know,
roofied us.
They were talking about going to Vegas and like finding another couple that would join them and stuff like that. So maybe that's why.
I don't think that's why. Don't think that's why.
The guy seemed like an expert.
Well, I don't have a comment for
You
that
have
one.
nothing to say. Well, actually, maybe that's what he was telling me when you were off in the
Right, I
bathroom
have
with him.
no comment for that.
Yeah, I don't know. They're maybe partial swingers or something. I don't know.
Maybe they liked you, honey.
I think so. I think so.
And we also, funnily enough, later that evening at Shamrocks, did see a guy wearing a bro tank.
Where?
Shamrocks.
Oh yeah, you took a picture.
I did.
That guy was kind of funny though, dancing away.
I enjoyed it a lot.
They keep coming back. That bass player, I bring him back up now.
Now you're
What
going
was
back.
wrong with that guy?
I don't know. He kept staring at me creepily.
I mean, people stare. Guys
I
stare
was
at you, but
his
this guy
musical
was.
muse.
I don't know what you were.
I
Like,
don't
he was
know.
just like obsessed with you. And then Bro Tank guy was just dancing away, and
Yep.
I think he might have been a little
I was wondering.
light in the loafers. Let's just say.
I was wondering what his preference was. I think he was married, but that doesn't mean anything. But
He kept hugging that other guy like
he
crazy.
was very much enjoying the company of
Yeah.
another man. But to each their own, just observing.
But what are you gonna do, dear?
Keep on observing
Yeah, that's pretty much what we did.
till you made me leave.
I did. I was dying, man.
I know. Didn't know that though.
I was dying. We ended up-
Communication, honey.
Yep, we-
Communication.
next day, we ended up going to Laguna Beach.
Oh,
We went to Aviator Nation, which
that was
is
really our reason for going.
it was a what do they call it, a pilot store or something like that?
Not a pilot store.
Brick and
no.
mortar store, I guess.
It is a brick and mortar.
Brick and mortar,
yeah.
like satellite store, let's call
Satellite
it, not
store,
a main
yeah.
store. They didn't have shit. We brought our sweatshirts to bring back for different sizes. They didn't have
And
shit.
they didn't have shit.
Excuse me.
I know.
I
So
never
now
do
I
that.
got to return them online and hope we can get your size.
I did try some tacos at Laguna Beach Taco Bell, though.
While waiting for the Uber.
No wonder I got a rotten stomach.
Right. No wonder your stomach hurts.
Yeah, we're waiting for the Uber. Uber Skylar brought us there. And
Real
then
Uber took us back.
The real Uber. Yeah, the real Uber took
The
us
Uber will
back.
be here in 8 minutes.
We
We
thought-
have time to get 2 tacos then.
We got a
okay.
couple drinks at the little dive bar.
Only so
I
we could
don't
go
know.
pee.
I know. We can get beer.
Sandpiper. It was the Sandpiper.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Sandpiper in Laguna
Mhm.
Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple tacos. Back to eat chow.
No, we did not go to eat chow.
Oh, we didn't go to eat
we
chow.
Went to
We
chow.
a place called Chow.
An Italian restaurant.
That was
called
nice
Chow.
on Balboa Island. You sit out and sat on the sidewalk. That's good.
Yeah, it was really great weather. I didn't even get cold. Then we were like, oh, we'll have a nice walk back. Maybe feel better about this carb-loaded meal we just ate.
Yeah. On
But
top,
first, we got to stop and
And my
get
tacos.
a Balboa bar.
a Balboa bar.
Right.
Probably should have just shared one.
You didn't want the topping I wanted.
Well, I know. I wanted to share my Balboa. That's right. I did. I said I want almonds. She goes, oh, I don't want almonds.
I didn't want
Just have some almonds on it.
So what my favorite part is that I basically just ate the chocolate and the topping off because I don't like vanilla ice cream. So I had a bar of vanilla ice cream left. You're like, why do you eat that? I'm like, well, I don't like it. I don't want it. You're like, well, give me a bite.
It was a long walk.
And you ate it all.
It was a very long walk.
So now I know why you were bloated when we got back.
Yeah. The whole weekend is like when we
I
go on
know.
vacation, we just eat.
We,
We,
like,
should, we drink. We just eat salads though.
Right. We go
eat
because
that
we
at
don't eat
home.
like
It's like, oh.
carbs at home. And so then we
Right.
go on vacation. We carb load
I know.
and then we're dying. It's not good.
I know.
Not good.
We made it back home.
We did.
Stomach still took a while to
I'm
get
better
back
today.
to normal. Yeah, I'm better
actually
today
pretty
too.
good
So
today.
we're back. We're doing the podcast kind of late because
Oh my God, yes.
we were late on the weekend and kind of messed things up Monday night. And
Yeah,
so
we
now we're
did.
Tuesday doing it, but it'll be up
Coming in
tomorrow,
hot.
folks.
Coming in hot.
It'll be up tomorrow.
Thanks, Dan, for the late
Right.
night producing.
Yep. We had to get back to River, who was apparently, I only asked him, I said, what did you do all weekend? He says, well, I was just watching a fight. I said, what fight?
Well,
says-
what fight?
No, Jake Paul, the internet
Who's
guy.
that?
He's the internet guy.
I mean, I don't know
This
who that
internet
is,
guy
but-
just boxes random people.
Like what kind of an internet
Like-
guy? Like a TikToker or like an
Yeah.
Instagrammer?
Yeah, just
Okay.
yeah,
well,
the-
I
the-
don't know who he
yeah,
is,
the
but
kids,
that doesn't
but
say
they-
much.
He fights. He fought Mayweather, got his ass kicked. He fights
yeah.
all these other people
Okay.
and whatnot. But when I was younger, we watched Real Fighters.
I mean, there still is real fighting.
I know, but no one watches them. They watch everybody watches MMA, but
Oh,
now
you're
they
right. There
now
is
they
no
wa-
like
no,
boxing.
now they wait for this like TikToker influencer,
Right.
social media guy to call out some washed up old basketball player, and they have a fight on.
Oh
They have a fight on pay-per-view, and they
Right.
make millions of
And
dollars.
these kids watch it.
And these kids watch it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like on a Sunday, which I thought was weird.
Yeah, they put it on the random day, so they
Yeah.
get a huge pay-per-view. But I go, that's what River did. I go, was it good? He goes, oh, yeah. I said, who won? He said, this Jake Paul won.
Oh, that's impressive, I guess,
I
right?
mean, when I was a kid, I watched Mike Tyson. Holyfield.
You watched that when you were a kid?
Young adult.
Okay.
Mike Tyson first came out around when I was about 15, 16.
I was going to say, was there pay-per-view
Mike
at
Tyson
that
is
age?
Mike Tyson is older than me, and there was pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of like HBO. People bought HBO.
Oh, got it,
Yeah,
yes.
and then, but there was pay-per-view right after that.
Oh, okay.
You remember that when Tyson bit Holyfield's ear off?
No.
That
Do not.
everybody remembers that fight. That was the best fight of all
I've heard
time.
about it.
When Mike Tyson bit Holyfield's ear off in the middle of the fight, and Holyfield's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
and
no.
Tyson's going crazy, like he's an animal. How come you don't remember that?
When was this fight?
I don't know. A long time ago. I would say 80. No, wait. I would say this fight was like in 93, 95, something like that.
Okay, so I was what, 12, 13?
Oh, maybe that's why you didn't
I was
see
not
it.
watching fights. I was at the roller skating rink.
Oh, probably.
Right.
That's
Not
right.
watching boxing.
Yeah, no wonder you don't remember that
I
fight.
don't remember that because I didn't watch it. I just heard about it like 10 years later.
That was great, but that's the fighters that I used to watch. Yeah, you didn't. It wasn't even on the jumbotron at the roller rink.
It was not. They did not air that.
They should have.
Well, they didn't.
That's funny. I forget how young you are.
Right. Well,
I was 12 or 13 at the roller rink.
I was the youngin. I was having a slumber party with My Little Pony.
Right. I was over at Thompson's house watching that.
Okay. Yes.
Well, who knows, dear? It was a great fight.
Well, I just have to hear about it.
Yeah. We
I
watched
have to
Tyson.
take your word for
we
it.
watched Tyson fight some other fight. When he was old man.
I did watch
like
that
a few
one.
months ago.
Yes.
That was not as exciting.
No,
when
it
he
was
in
not.
his-
But I did watch that one with you.
Yeah, when he was in his heyday.
I don't know because I didn't watch any of those. I was at the prom.
Probably, yeah. Wasn't that long ago you were at the prom, probably?
Actually, it was like 20 years ago.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're getting old now.
I know. I just aged myself.
You're getting old.
So are you.
That's why we're going to Nashville.
Because you're getting old and you need to see other cities besides Newport Beach.
Oh, we're going to Nashville for your
No,
sister's
it's
birthday.
Aislinn's birthday.
How old's your sister? 41?
She's going to be.
We're going
yes.
for her 40th
40th.
birthday party, but it's 41.
Right, because COVID ruined her plans.
She had COVID?
No. We were going to go
She got
last year,
COVID.
but because of COVID, we
didn't go. So now she's celebrating this year.
Right.
That was good. We're a month out, and I was telling you earlier, you got to start planning what you're going to wear
Oh my
because
God,
I know that's what you do. Your sister's going to have some weird-ass outfits.
Going to be very trendy. And
super trendy. Like what's trendy for Nashville?
I have no idea. That's the problem.
I should get some Wranglers, a belt buckle, and some cowboy
I'm not
boots.
really positive
Is that
if
not
that's
what they do now?
trendy for Nashville.
Don't all
Maybe
the-
like Texas.
Don't all the country people wear baseball caps now? That's what I should
Right.
wear.
They're not real cowboy-y these days.
Yeah, because Nashville's kind of like getting Hollywoodish.
Right.
So
Like, what would Blake Shelton wear? Maybe that's what you should wear.
a mullet.
Not
Blake
bad.
Shelton would wear like a black jean.
There you go.
jacket and
You
then-
have a jean jacket.
Ooh, I should wear my jean jacket.
There you go.
Yeah. A
Done.
jean jacket. That'd be
You're
perfect.
good to go.
Maybe Marcus wears Cubana outfit.
That's not appropriate for Nashville.
Oh, that's true.
That's more of a Florida outfit.
Yeah, we're going to think about this.
Ugh, I know.
You got all those cowboy hats you do.
Those are
whatever.
one-out cowboy hats.
What are they?
They're like, I don't know what kind of hats they're, but they're not cowboy. But I do want to bring one of those at least. It's hard to travel with
I'd
hats.
bring a few hats. You
It's
can bring a
really
box,
hard to
yeah.
travel with hats.
That's true.
It is. Like, where do you put them so they don't get smashed? It's hard.
Maybe that's what they were saying about those dogs in Afghanistan.
Oh, I don't want to talk about
No,
that.
I do want to talk about this for a second.
Makes me sad,
It's
though.
kind of weird. They left
They left all this, the
the equipment.
military dogs.
They left the equipment, the tanks, the helicopters, and they left the dogs. Are
Yeah,
they
that
German
makes-
shepherds or something?
Yeah, and that makes me so sad.
Like, why couldn't they put the dogs on the plane with them,
Right.
or were they?
They don't
put
take up that
things in
much
danger?
space.
It seems like they would just load the dogs
Load
and the
the
people
dogs.
up.
Right.
I don't get that. Like maybe they have thousands of dogs. I don't know.
Take the damn dogs. Get a plane full of dogs.
Maybe because they were German, they weren't American.
Stop it. They were American.
They left them behind. I just thought that was odd. You told me that today,
it's
and
so
I thought
sad.
that was really odd today.
I know. It makes me sad.
Well, don't be sad because
I
you know why?
Why?
It's
'Cause
that
Tinka's
time,
not in
Kiki.
Afghanistan?
No. Can we ship Tinka to Afghanistan?
No, Tinka would not
And
survive.
never make her out.
Tinka probably wouldn't even survive the plane ride.
Probably not. Kylie,
Eric.
it's that time. Last call. What do we got? We got any cheers today?
I think today that we should do a little cheers. A
To
little,
who?
little shout out to all of the firefighters and first responders that are like
yeah. I think that's a good one.
fucking working their asses off.
I don't envy those guys in the smoke
Ugh.
and battling it out.
And
So
it's hot, and good lord,
well, I
there's
doubt
like,
they're listening, but maybe their wives are listening at home, or maybe they'll listen
Right.
later. I don't know. Maybe no. Maybe they have some earbuds in listening to us.
I don't know. It might be a little hot for that. I don't know.
I'm sure those helmets these days have like bows in there.
I
or
mean,
something.
that would be nice. If I was fighting fire, I would appreciate like listening to some music.
There's some
while
kind of
it's
music
happening.
all day. I'm sure
Yeah.
these kids, the guys do it at work. I'm sure they do. But anyway,
Anyways,
guys,
beside the point.
yeah, thanks for putting
Cheers,
out this
you guys.
fire. Cheers,
Thank
you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you and all your hard work.
Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into My Life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye, ya.